What is up? Gear Squad, Chaingear here, bringing you another video. And today I want to talk about something that everybody is talking about. Everybody. I mean, like, I was watching so many videos on this. IGN, GameSpot, like the biggest YouTube channels and all that stuff. Lootboxes. Lootboxes, microtransactions, and just how crazy it's gotten. So I wanted to go ahead and put my 2 cents in on this. But first and foremost, let me know what you guys think about lootboxes and microtransactions in the comment section below. Do you care about them? Do you hate them? Let me know. But first, let's go ahead and kind of get a baseline here. Microtransactions are you buy a game or you download a game, and there are transactions that can be made within the game or for the game with real money. Real money. Great example, a game that we all play, Blacklight Retribution. Okay, we don't all play it, but a lot of you guys here on the channel play it. Destiny got microtransactions, right? Lawbreakers got microtransactions. Any game where you're like, okay, I'm going to give real money for a small transaction. Now, this does not include DLC packs, right? Like, for example, The Witcher. The Witcher has major DLC that you pay for, but you get this massive piece of DLC. It's not tiny little things that you pay, a couple dollars for, right? You don't pay a couple dollars for a gun or a gun skin or something like that. Instead, you pay about $20 and you get a nice big chunk of content. Now, the last time I think I did this, where I bought like a piece of DLC, was Fallout 4. I bought basically the complete edition of Fallout 4. Had all the DLC in it. So I guess I didn't really pay for DLC. I haven't paid for DLC in a long time, actually, now that I think about it. But microtransactions, they're a lot smaller, right? Now, one piece of microtransactions that people have been just really tearing apart: loot boxes. And I'm telling you now, I can't say I'm a big fan of loot boxes. At first, I was okay with it. The biggest time, the first time I think I ever thought about loot boxes was actually Blacklight Retribution. Free-to-play, first-person shooter on PlayStation as well as PC. Love that game. And they put out these boxes where basically you could go ahead and buy like a spring box or a fall box. Actually, I think it was like every month. I think every month they had a box. It might have been like every like holiday or something like that. Anyway, they have these little loot boxes that you could get, and it would roll a specific amount of loot. And you could go ahead, and when I say loot, I mean like guns, gun skins, emotes, and you could pay for it. You could pay like, I think it was like $5 or $4 or something like that for a box that had a whole bunch of stuff in it. Now, that didn't bother me. Why didn't it bother me? Because, Blacklight Retribution overall is a free game. So I never really complain about, microtransactions in free games. The game's 100% free, never have to pay a day in my life. They don't have ads on it or anything like that on a PlayStation. So, I'll throw some money at it. Or I won't throw money at it and I'll ignore it, right? But these paid games, they've got microtransactions. Destiny. Overwatch. Lawbreakers. Now, I want to dive into these games, each one, right? I'd love to dive in and be like, what are your guys' thoughts on Overwatch loot boxes? I want to do separate videos on these. Let me know if you guys are interested in the comment section below. Should I make videos on particular games? Should I talk about Destiny? Are you guys interested in the microtransactions that are in that? People are talking about like Shadow of War, like the incredible Middle-earth game, Lord of the Rings, right? That game's incredible, but then it's plagued by loot boxes. For a single player game. Destiny 2, people love this game. There are some issues right now that we're trying to work through. We as in the Destiny community as well as Bungie themselves. But there's also loot boxes. And then, of course, Overwatch, Lawbreakers. They have kind of your basic, like, okay, you bought the game for $60 or $30 if you're talking about Lawbreakers. And now there's also cosmetics. And so you can pay for cosmetics. Now, I'm okay with that. But again, I want to know what you guys think. I want to know if you guys think I should dive deeper into some of these things. Do you want me to talk about Overwatch? Do you want me to talk about Blacklight? Do you want me to talk about these other games? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to leave it here, guys. I would love to talk more about this, but I want you guys to let me know if you're interested. I'm feeling some sort of way about these loot boxes. So if you want to hear more, hit me up. Let me know. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. But most importantly, comment. I want to chat with you guys. All right. I'll see you online. I'm thinking about streaming Lawbreakers this weekend. Might stream a little bit of Destiny, but the end game, like I said, is a little dry. So I might be streaming some Lawbreakers. Let me know. All right, guys. Peace.